a Veda, that means Puranas. I have seen so many devotees, they are following Raganuga Bhakti, but they have no respect about Veda. They are saying, oh, I have nothing with Veda. Because all the Vedantis, they are following Veda. We should not follow this. But all these things of us came from Veda. In Veda there is everything. But as a hint, then Maharshi Vedavyas, he explained this. It was one. Then he made this four-part. Then he extracted this Veda. Then he described Vedanta. Then he described all the Puranas. These all the parts of Veda. So, we should not criticize or disobey, disrespect Veda and all the scriptures. Sriman Mahaprabhu, he always said us, he always gave this advice to us. You have to follow the scriptures. There is no chance that you are going out of scripture. There is no path to go out from the scriptures. Yah Shastra Vidhimusrajya Vartate Kamacharata No Shashithimavapati No Shukham No Parangati. If you will cross the scriptures, if you are not following the scriptures, if you will follow your own speculation or some other speculations, then no Shashithimavapati. You will never achieve the target. No Sukham. Never you will get the pure happiness. No Parangati, not a great stage in your life. Why you are performing sadhana? Because we want to get this ananda in our heart, pure ananda. If you will cross the scriptures, if you are not following the scriptures, if you are following your own speculations or other speculation which is not from the scriptures, so you will never achieve this all. Not happiness, not your target, siddhis, not a great stage in your life. So you have to follow the scriptures. And Mahaprabhu also said this to us. When he asked the questions about the, the sadhana, about our practice, and the result of this practice, sadhya and sadhana. Prabhu kahe padho slok sadhya nirma. In his first word, he gave this point to Ramananda Rai. Oh Ramananda, I am asking some question to you, but you must answer me from scriptures. I don't want to listen a single word outside of scriptures, which is supported by the scriptures. For one siddhanta, for one decision in your sadhana, they need, for any scriptures, they need three support, three prasthan is there. Nyaya. This decision for your sadhana must be supported by the nyaya. It is known as nyaya prasthana. Then the second is Smriti, you can say this Smriti is the rule book for our sadhana, for everything. What we are doing, our daily sadhana, our practice, daily practice, everything. Smriti, it was written there. This decision for your sadhana must be supported by the Smriti and Shruti, the scriptures. Other scriptures, like Srimad Bhagavatam, mainly Srimad Bhagavatam, it must be supported by Srimad Bhagavatam. Then you can accept this point. Otherwise, no. That is why Srimad Mahaprabhu is saying, "Oh Rai, your answer will be from scriptures, not from your speculation. Yes, you can explain from your mind, from your heart, but it must be supported by the scriptures. So you have to obey the rules of scriptures. We should not cross the rules, the scriptures. We have to follow this with sincerity. Namo Mahatma Yautistuti Mahatma. After you listen the glorification of Mahamantra, there has written so many things. By Mahamantra it will happen, it will happen, it will happen. After you listen this, after you see so many Vaishnavas, they are really engaged with this Mahamantra. Mahamantra practice, Mahamantra chanting. But you are not getting this attachment. But then also, you are not allowed to say, "Oh, there are so many words extra." Mahamantra has power, but what do you just say from scriptures? It is so many extra is there, extra word. Atistuti. You are not allowed to say this. Atistuti. Then, to listen about the power of Mahamantra. That by Mahamantra you can destroy all the sinful reactions. Ek Krishna name joto paap hare, jiver sattvanai tato paap hare. How much sinful reaction will destroy by chanting only one time Krishna Nam? You cannot perform such kinds of sinful activities in your whole life. So you got this point in your heart and you start to do these sinful activities. Because you know Mahamantra is there, Nama is there. So maybe I'll do so many papa. Then I'll chant Mahamantra, then Mahamantra will destroy all my papa. No, we should not use Mahamantra. Not only Mahamantra, this part is not only about Namapara, about Mahamantra, for everything. For Sri Gurudev, for Sri Gauranitai, for Radha Govinda, for the other Vaishnavas, you are not allowed to use their power. Yes, all of them, they are very kind. If you do by your ignorance, any fault, your Guru will take away. But if you do by your consciousness, maybe I'll do this thing, I'll do this bad karma, and then I'll go to Guru, I'll get his blessings and should take all these simple reactions. No. You know what will happen if you use this about Mahamantra? I do this Papa and I'll chant Mahamantra, then Mahamantra will destroy all these simple reactions, all this reason. No. Maybe for this Papa, it will punish for maybe 100 times to go to this Ashipatravan Narak. You have to run through one forest where all the plants, all the trees, they have leaves like sword.
Like razor blades.
Yes, like razor blade. Yes. And the ground will be very hot, 10 times hotter than sun. And in your behind, there will be so many Yamadutas with traps. They'll run behind you, so you have to protect yourself, you have to run through this forest. But if you will use this Mahamantra, if you will use this Mahamantra, that you know Mahamantra will destroy all your sinful reaction and you perform some sinful activities, then it will be doubled. This punishment will be doubled. It will not destroy by Mahamantra. Punishment will be doubled. 100 times will be 200 times. So, it's also a Namaparad. Then the next point is speculation from your mind about Mahamantra. You can see there is some group, they are speculating, they are explaining Chaitanya Charitamrita and Mahamantra in their way, in their own way. They are explaining to their followers in their own way, and it is connected only to this physical. This is also aparadha. You should not speculate or you should not explain Mahamantra from your heart. That is also using of Mahamantra. You are not allowed to do this. We should not compare Mahamantra with all the other auspicious austerities. All the other austerities. Oh, if you compare, what I should do? I should chant Mahamantra or I should do these austerities. Which will be great for me? Which will be beneficial for me? More beneficial for me? You are not allowed to compare. This also Namaparad. That is the point. What's the next point? Sri Krishna has said to Arjuna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. He said, "Oh Arjuna, don't advise about me to someone who has no respect about me. Who has no respect about me." But Sriman Mahaprabhu, about this point, is said in another way. Maybe they have no feelings. What is said to Nityananda Prabhu? Anyhow, you have to distribute, you have to give this Mahamantra to everyone. So, if in front of you There is someone who has no respect, who has no feelings for Mahamantra, who has no respect, who has no feelings for Nitai Gauranga Sri Radha Govinda. Then you can advise. You can advise them. That is good not to, what it said here, that you should not advise them about Mahamantra. But Sriman Mahaprabhu said, yes, you should give him advice. Until that time he will get this respect. He will just live after some time. Oh, maybe he will not chant Mahamantra, so I leave this person. No, that will be of mistake. You have to create this respect, you have to create this attachment inside of their heart. Then you can start advice to them. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Maybe he'll listen the glories of Mahamantra. Oh, by Mahamantra, it will happen in your life. You will get prema. You can destroy, Mahamantra will destroy all my sinful reactions. Mahamantra will destroy the source of sin. Mahamantra will destroy the darkness of ignorance. After you get this knowledge, after you get these feelings, oh, Mahamantra has such kinds of power. But then also you are not chanting Mahamantra. You know everything. By this Mahamantra it will happen. And you have trust, you believe this. But then also you are not chanting Mahamantra. Then it will be an offense, aparadha. So we have to be sincere about these 10 points. That is why Niraparad naam haita hai parimodham. If you want prem, if you want pure bhakti in your heart, then you have to chant Mahamantra Niraparad without these 10 points. You have to be sincere about this. So, Haridas Thakur, what is said there, Shabakta Hriday Prabhu Kare Raman. When he will appear, when he will manifest his Leela in our heart, when he is known as Rama, when we can take darshan of Leela, of his Leela, Nitai Chaitanya Leela, Sri Radha Govinda Leela in our heart. And by his blessing we can do this. That's why he known as Rama. But when we will get this darshan, when we can chant Mahamantra, Niraparad, without these 10 offenses. So, we have to be careful about this. What is the next feeling of Sri Haridas Thakur? Next 2 words, Rama, Rama, should explain to Acharya Goswami tomorrow. Now is Bhoga time. Haridas Thakur will chant Mahamantra because now is Bhoga time, noon time. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Guru, Jai Ram. Yes. Tomorrow will be morning class will rest. Tomorrow I go to take darshan of Gopal in Vrindavan. So tomorrow morning class will be rest. Take rest. Okay? Jai Nityananda. Evening will continue.